Hi, this is Amy Gonzalez, and I will be talking to you about the best ways to communicate with somebody who is grieving. The first thing we want to do is take into account the logos, pathos, and ethos of how we're going to communicate with this person. I would say avoid pathos, as usually it's a quality that invokes pity or sadness. However, you can use this to maybe share memories with the person of their loved one that has passed on. I think with ethos, it shows a sign of authority. And as a funeral director, sometimes knowing you have it under control and portraying that to somebody is very helpful during the grieving process. One source that I looked up was SueRyder.org. This is a bereavement support website, and there are certain things that she talks about regarding how to talk to people who are grieving. And I'm going to go over a few of those with you. One is to say how sorry you are. I think this is important because it acknowledges that you are feeling that empathy. Two would be share a memory. Again, going back to the pathos. Sharing a memory can be very helpful when talking to somebody who is grieving, whether you are sharing one with them or maybe you're trying to invoke them to share a happy memory with you. Offer them space to talk. Let them know that they can talk to you and that you're here to listen. Tell them however they feel is okay. If whatever they're feeling, it's okay to feel that way. There is no right or wrong way to grieve. Recognize how hard this must be for them. Again, it goes back to, putting yourself in someone else's shoes in that bucket and letting them know you understand that this must be terribly difficult. Ask them if there's anything that they need. A lot of times people don't even know what they need, so taking initiative and kind of giving them even suggestions of something that they might need, even if it's small, can be very helpful. If you aren't able to contact them directly, just tell them that you're thinking about them, that you are thinking, and they're in your brain and they're in your heart. Sometimes you can also just say nothing. Sometimes you just need to listen. I think this is very important. A lot of times we want to fill these spaces with words because we're uncomfortable, but sometimes it's okay to just say nothing at all. The New York Times article that I also read, what to say and what not to say to someone who is grieving. Here's some things that you don't want to do. You do not want to make it about you. You don't want to ask personal questions. You don't want to tell them your own story about something that happened to you or a death that you went through. It's not about you. 2, there is no bright side. Avoid saying things like, well, at least they're not in pain anywhere. Well, at least you can move on and get your life back. This is not okay to talk to somebody who's grieving like that. You want to be careful when you bring up religion. Obviously, nobody wants to have a weird conversation about religion while they're grieving, so you kind of want to avoid speaking about religion because not everybody has the same religion or the same beliefs. And lastly, you do not want to tell somebody how to feel. That kind of goes back to telling them it's okay to feel however they want to feel. You don't want to say, stay strong, be strong. It's okay to not be strong. It's okay to not have the strength to go through this. So I think both of those websites had a really good list of what to say and what not to say. And I think as long as you are empathetic, as long as you really take in what this means, what each thing to do means, I think you can be a really great friend during a time like this and an extraordinary funeral director. Thank you.